Hey, folks, this is Nick.
And I'm Brandon, and this is Coast to Coast.
What is the hell?
Safe.
There you go.
Wow.
Uh-oh. I think you're delayed.
I'm not delayed on my end.
No, there you go.
My gain was just down. How you doing?
I'm doing good.
You doing good?
I think.
Yay.
Tired yet?
Dude, I ain't slept in, what the fuck's today? 10 days. Shit. Did we start? You hit record, didn't you?
I was recording because you're being stupid.
You started recording when I was still getting set up. Oh, best partner ever. Thanks. Well, we're going to run a little bit over our time like usual then, because I ain't started no timer yet.
Yeah.
Oh, what's new with you, dude? This is like the first, no, this will be the second week now where we can legit say that we haven't even talked to each other in a week.
You're like gone.
I have a good excuse. I have a really good excuse. Yeah, I ain't slept in like 10 days. It's been great. That's not a complaint, though.
After some days go by, I actually text you on your regular phone. I'm like, dude.
Yeah. I saw that. What was it, yesterday? I think it was yesterday.
Yeah.
I'm like, what? Who's this? Who's it? Nick? Who's Nick? Oh, wait. Yeah, that's right.
You probably did.
How you doing?
I haven't seen up a storm, man. I sang for a few hours for this. What is that supposed to be?
This is
it looks like mossy oak.
It is a mossy oak, but it's a no, it's not mossy oak. This is real tree. Sorry, but it's a cup of high quality H2O.
I got a bottle of high quality H2O.
No soda for me right now.
Oh, what are you dieting?
I'm dieting from my Diet Pepsi. No, dude, I don't know what it is, man. It's like because I haven't been getting much sleep. I feel like dehydrated, I guess.
Oh yeah.
You know, so I've been drinking just a shit ton of water the last, I don't know, 3 or 4 days. But I mean, you know, it's the whole sleep deprivation thing. It is a good thing. You know, you're right. Water is key. Water is key. I mean, we're made up of a shit ton of water.
75%.
Yep. Depending on, that's not entirely accurate.
Yes, it is.
It is depending on the geographical area in which you live.
What?
It fluctuates. It could be anywhere from 74% on up to, if our memory serves me correctly, it was like 81% or something like that.
I think I'm at
81% water. That's insane. Dude, you're like 96.3% water.
Dude,
I've never met anybody that drank 15 gallons of water a day.
Oh, I drink an ass of water, especially at night. That's why right about a certain time, I pee like every 30 damn minutes before I go to bed because I've drinking so much damn water all day.
That sounds miserable.
It's not. I love water. So
I'm talking about peeing every 30 minutes. No, thank you.
Well, what are you going to do, man? It's got to come back out.
This is true.
So there's another song I wanted to do on Smule I forgot about that ain't on there.
Uh-huh.
So I put it on there today. And
Which
I
one?
did it. Straight Out of Cold Beer by Blake Shelton. It's awesome.
I don't think I know that. At least I don't know it. I don't know it off the top of my head.
Anyways,
sing it. You're gonna have to either sing it or play it.
I sang it, and then I did it for OC, and right away, surprisingly, because it wasn't on Smule until I put it there. Surprisingly, like within 30 minutes, somebody had already joined it.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
that's always fun.
Older lady blitzed.
Oh, was she like just drunk or what?
Oh man, was she drunk? She was drinking beer, and it was so bad. It was. Awesome. I was like,
"That's fantastic."
These are what talking about. This is what I get.
That's fantastic, dude. Those are some of my most favorite joints. See, now we're gonna have to play it on here in a month after everybody forgets that you just told her she was trash without telling her she was trash because she's not listening anyway.
She's not trash. She was just trashed. Oh shit.
But yeah, man, new baby keeping me up all sorts of hours of the night. It is what it is. She is 10 days old, and I mean, let's be fair. I am getting more sleep than my wife, but I'm still not sleeping. I think I'm at least getting a solid, as in like straight sleep, at least 2 hours a night. It's great.
Man, you don't need that much. You need to cut back.
I'm getting too much. Cut that down to 90 minutes, hour and a half, and it's perfect. Oh man. So you did you said you were doing a shit ton of smuling earlier today?
Oh yeah, I did it for Earl. Yeah.
Were you doing a lot of singing, or were you doing a lot of uploads, or both?
Oh no, I was singing it, my ass off. I only uploaded the one.
Just the one? Okay. What songs were you singing? Dude, I was on there last night for the first time in like forever.
Yeah, I was on last night too. I sent you a picture of one.
Were you? I went to your page to see if you had anything open, and you only had that what was it? It was a David Allan Cole tune.
Yeah, why don't you join that song?
Because I don't know.
Dude, make an effort.
Hey, what can I say? I'm busy.
I sent you a picture of me in my damn singing booth, and you said a thumbs up. You don't remember?
No, I remember that. I just don't know how long you're out there for and what all you were doing.
A while, but I didn't sing. Oh, man, I was singing like songs 50 times in a row. I was having a rough time yesterday. They overdid it.
Nope, don't like it. Redo. Nope, don't like it. Redo. Nope, don't like it. Redo. Dude, you sound like me every time I jump on there. That's why I started the whole single take thing, back in the day. I'm like, I got to stop trying to be freaking perfect and just go in there and have fun, because that's what it's about.
Yeah. Not trying to be perfect, but
like, hey, there's a mute button like all I do is just hit the mute button. It works really well.
Yeah, but then it makes it boring.
Fair enough. We'll take that. We'll take that cough that blew my eardrums out as our cue to put the ad in right there.
Oh, I didn't put the ad in this time again. Shithole.
Oh man.
I was just excited. I had it all done and ready. I was late last week.
Were you?
Was I? I was trying to do it while we were doing the podcast.
I was late doing a description, but I mean, to be fair, at that point in time, I had a baby that was like 2 days old. So, fuck off.
Dude, a baby's how big?
Oh,
you can be like this and be like this.
I don't do it on my phone. I do it on here. I come out here because this is the workstation, man. I come out here and I get in my zone and I get my ass to work.
You had the right shirt on today. You're sorry.
Except I'm not. It's sarcasm. if I go any higher, everybody's gonna see my belly.
Oh.
Nobody wants to see my belly.
Naval jam.
Ooh. Speaking of jam. What'd you think of our guests that we had the last couple episodes? Did you have fun?
Awesome.
Dude, that was so much fun.
Dude, are we doing the podcast right now? Because we didn't even say hi to nobody. We just kind of started going.
Hey, I guess that we've been going, dude. You're the one that hit record. So, once I see it's flashing up there, I'm like, oh, shit, we're game time.
It's going to be the worst one ever.
What are you talking about? This was perfect. It's perfect transition. We don't need to say hi. That's what we got an intro for. Everybody else can just go screw themselves if they're waiting for us to say hi after the intro says, what's up? You're Nick and I'm Brandon and this is Coast to Coast.
Good help me.
This is like the pilot episode right here. Yeah. We warned y'all we ain't got no direction, okay? Oh man. I got a kick in the pants out of Juju being on what was it last week?
Oh yeah, that was great.
That was fun.
I couldn't believe some of the stuff.
Dude, so much information, so much to process. And I wish that I could like go see said footage from that now, but I can't because that episode has yet to air, even though it was last week, and that's why I'm this week and last week, and I was doing this one. It's in the bank.
I sent her like 5 songs of different things. I was like, tell me.
Did you?
A couple of days later, she's like, oh, I'm going to listen to them. I ain't heard nothing since.
Oh, she'll get to you.
She'll get to it.
She'll get to you. She gonna get to you. She gonna break your heart.
Oh, I know. She's like, gonna say,
okay. She breaks my heart every time I ask her for help.
She's gonna say, I'm gonna help you out. What you need to do is delete the app.
No. You're stupid. Oh my god.
Oh, your green cup, half of it disappears on your screen.
I know, it's awesome, isn't it? That's kind of why I keep like grabbing it to drink. I just disappear. It's fantastic.
Nothing of mine.
I almost wore a green shirt, and then I remembered,
Don't do that.
Coast to coast.
Oh, dude, what if you had green eyes?
I'm ordering contact lenses.
You should get green contact lenses.
I might. I want to now.
And then if you can get this going, your eyes will be all
close. You think you'd have to get real close to the camera? Like,
no, I don't think so.
Hey, if I change the background color for the green screen and Zoom here to register as black instead of green, like my beard and everything would disappear. That'd be great. I think I'm going to do that next time. I'm going to try it.
We should do a whole episode like that. I'll do mine so my beard disappears.
It'd be fantastic. We're just over here, like the bottom of our faces is on fire the whole time. They're like, where's this mouth coming from? Oh, God, we're dumb. Oh, we're stupid. So what's new? What have you done this week? I don't know anything. I've been baby.
I've just been working, man.
Yeah.
Working and camp.
I did a little bit of work too. Not like my job, but like side project work. It was awesome.
I thought you hated cleaning the yard.
I did that too. Yeah. 3.5 hours on the front yard alone.
Good Lord, dude. What do you do out there?
Dude, you've seen my yard equipment. Okay. Just saying, buddy. I mean, my lawnmower legitimately needs to be plugged into an extension cord. Okay. Come on. And then my weed eater is battery operated. And of course, we only have one battery, and the battery only lasts about 30 minutes before it needs to be charged.
Dude, I'm mowing a lawn for a rental property for a buddy. Okay. And I went there because there was a mower there, but the mower doesn't work. He's like, well, I thought you had one. I said, dude, I got a 0 turn. Your yard he's got less yard than I got at this place.
Oh, so he's got 3 square feet because you've got 5, right?
Yeah. So he goes, well, just get the cheapest mower. So I went to a value. It's kind of like an Ace or something.
Mm-hmm.
And I got like a $169 mower, gas powered. And it's only like, it's real basic, like an old school basic mower you push. It's not propelled, but it ain't heavy. And that grass was fucking tall, dude, because it was so rainy and shit.
Mm-hmm.
That thing went right through it. You should just go to like Ace and get like just $150 little gas powered motor.
Yeah, sure. With all the money I don't have. That'd be great. You know, at one point in time, I had a reel mower, REEL, as in push mower, and it had the reel on it that spun like this.
Oh,
like the
yeah.
grass. Yeah.
That's what you need.
That was a long time ago. And that thing, no.
But you like working out, so you're kind of like, shh.
Oh, God. Dude, I do not miss that thing. That thing.
Dude, there's a time that's how everybody mowed their lawn with that thing.
Oh, that thing was garbage. It was like $80. You can find them in any yard sale, any garage sale. We got a place out here called Denio's, and it's like this big, huge flea market that's open every single weekend. And my wife and I, you know, back in the day, a few years ago, before Jacob was born, we'd go out to Denio's all the time, dude. And you could find those little reel mowers, you know, 30, 40, $50. They're all just garbage and rusted. They don't turn anymore or whatever. But
I think they're cool. I'd do my lawn here with it if I had one.
Well, you ain't got no lawn to mow. I would too if I had this big of a patch of grass to mow. Like I'd go out there with the scissors, just snip, snip. All right, we're done. Hey.
My wife goes over it with a 0 turn. I'm done.
Down, turn around, back, park it. I wish.
You know what's funny about those push mowers? You know how the blades are all open?
Mm-hmm.
And at one point, they took that same thing but put a motor on it. Could you imagine running a motor, a gas-powered mower that had the blades like that showing?
No.
Hitting something?
No. No.
Don't that sound scary as shit?
Yes. Dude, you hit a pebble and it flies up and it's like a 22 bullet just right into your dome.
Oh man.
No.
What if you like hit your dog's foot? Gone.
Oh, dude, that reminds me.
Oh.
There was a time. See, now you just jogged a memory. And it's not even a pleasant one, but I'm gonna share it anyway. There was a time about, I want to say 5 years ago, closer to 6, but within 5. I was doing a lot of golfing. Okay. And I like golf. Golf's fun. I love golf. I used to be okay at it, and now I'm just terrible. But I was in my backyard, and I had my driver in my hand, and I was doing some swinging of the driver. Just no golf ball, no nothing, no net up, just practicing with the driver itself, trying to get the swing down the way that I wanted it to do, because I was trying to do something new. Anyway, my dog decided to run out right in front of me on the downswing, dude. So I'm over here and I'm swinging and I try to stop. Nope. Clipped her right in the foot. Right in the front right paw.
At least it wasn't the face.
Yeah. Well, luckily she's a pit bull, so she kind of just like, ow, Dad, what the hell?
Animal abuse over here.
I was over there. I'm like freaking out. I'm like, oh my God.
I think that's bad. You should have seen what happened with my dogs. You want to freak out. Poor thing.
Well, what happened?
The first thing I had was a black Dane, Daisy. I had her in the back of my pickup, and I came back. I had a dually pickup, and I kept her chained because I'm teaching her to ride back there because it was in the country, and so she couldn't jump out.
Yeah,
but she had just enough length because she's a Dane, man. So she's like long.
I
I pull in a driveway, and one of the kids would come out. It's my stepson. He's like, Daisy, yelling for the dog while I'm still pulling in the driveway. So the dog goes and thinks he's just going to jump out because he hears a kid calling him, but caught the chain. So when he went over, his back legs went out, or her back legs, but not her front. But because she's so long, her one leg went under in between the dually wheels. I heard, and I was like, oh shit. And for some reason I knew back up for a second. I got out and her leg was all ripped open, dude. I was freaking. I got her unhooked. She's just hanging like that thing. I got her unhooked. And I just sat there and held her. She was just whining. I was freaking out, yelling for my ex-wife, my wife at the time, screaming her name. Dude, I felt, you would not believe how bad I felt.
Oh my God.
Got her to the emergency. It was on a weekend. Got her into a vet emergency, and they kept her, cleaned all the stones out because it was a stone driveway. You know how bad that had to hurt that poor dog?
Ooh.
Then she was bandaged for a couple of weeks, but she was fine. She was after that, but man, I freaked out.
Dude, it's hurting me just thinking about it. Like my heart hurts right now. Holy crap.
That sucked. But a better story.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I like about golf?
Oh, God.
Every time I ever drove by a golf course, I always told people, we're going to prank the golf course. And at night, we're going to go on that golf course and we're going to fill all the holes in.
Oh, God. And did you?
No.
Oh, good.
I'm not that bad of a person. I just thought it'd be fun.
Because that would be terrible.
Imagine if people didn't know they were filled and somebody actually hits a hole in one. The only one will ever do. Hole in one, and when it hits the hole, because there's concrete there.
I'd still count it. I'd still count it.
You'd still count it?
Hell yeah. If my buddy, or if I'm out there golfing with my dad or a buddy of mine or mom, wife, whoever I'm golfing with, and they miraculously get a hole in one, and then like it just goes ping and bounces right back up like 80 feet in the air. Like, huh, that was weird. Go look. Oh, there's concrete in the cup. Hey, nice hole in one. Like, that would be the only explanation, you know? Like, you got it. I'm going to give it to you. You don't golf? What's wrong with you?
No.
What is wrong with you?
Dude, this looks so boring.
It's not boring.
You sit there and you hit a tiny ball and you watch it go flying and you go get it.
No, you don't go get it. You walk up to it and hit it again. Hey, look at it this way. Look at it this way. It's actually, never mind. It's absolutely nothing like hockey, but kind of the same concept. I knew you were going to say hockey. See, you don't like golf and I don't like hockey.
You liked, was it Happy Gilmore? Which movie was it when he was a hockey player and then he went into doing golf? That was Happy Gilmore. Yeah. Happy Gilmore, yeah.
Love that movie. Love that movie, man. He'd do his little funky swing thing and go hit it like 586 million yards. It's fantastic.
You can't even really golf like that. Imagine if you did. It'd be weird.
Adam Sandler posted a video online, and I can't remember which online platform I saw it on. I don't know if it was TikTok or Instagram or Facebook or whatever. But it was like their 25th anniversary of Happy Gilmore or whatever, and he did the Happy Gilmore swing, and he actually hit the golf ball.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, it was a side view, so you couldn't, It was a side view, so you couldn't see, like, the ball after he hit it, you know? But it was cool. Like, I did the swing. That's awesome. It was great.
So I'm watching some of your stuff you're posting, and you're singing into your MXL BCD1 a lot on this mule.
Am I now? Am I now?
This guy.
I'm gonna try it. It's got a good sound. Dude, you still haven't sung into your podcast, Mike.
Not yet.
Dude. Okay.
We
can pause the show. All right. Go get your tablet out and come on. We'll do it live on the show right here. Okay. Yeah. So we'll record you recording a Smule song live on the show. Let's do it. It's gonna be great.
would
If I
do
know
if
the
I knew
song,
how
I'll even
to.
join in with you. How
I wish
cool
there was
would
a
that
way
be?
to
We
do
talked
that.
about that. We talked about that a couple episodes ago, and I believe you said that you figured out a way, or thought that you might have had a way.
Oh, well, I mean, I do. But, like, you got to be ready to sing it. We got to know the lyrics because we won't have the lyrics with us. So it's got to be one we
okay.
know.
Okay. Let's go. Rap meow. You give me a song, I'll get some lyrics. Okay. Speaking of song lyrics, hey, let me ask you a question. Does this sound familiar?
Yes.
Can you see?
We never did nothing with it.
There's much love in motion. Could be. There's much to go around. I can see there's so much devotion. Hitch a ride. Let's roll into town. Dude, we still haven't done anything with that. And I'm telling you, I think that would be a cool song. We got to write that song, man.
We got to write it.
I don't know when I'm going to have time to do anything, but hey, it'd be fun.
You're not going to have time for nothing. We were supposed to do a video and all kinds of things. Can't you like put the kid back just for a couple weeks so we can knock a couple projects out?
Excuse me, what's your return policy? No, we kind of like her. Okay. Just saying. No, dude. Speaking of the kid, 3 weeks, 3 full weeks, like to the day, 3 weeks early.
Really?
6 pounds, 8 ounces, 18.5 inches long. Not a single stitch of newborn clothing in the world fits her. It's fantastic. She's tiny. It's great.
I thought you said she was 7 pounds.
Huh?
You put 7 pounds, 8 ounces in the group.
She was born 7 pounds, 8 ounces, and then she's since dropped down to 6 something since her doctor's visit. What was it? 3 days ago? Yeah.
She burned up all that embryonic fluid that was in her.
I don't know. She lost like almost a pound. And they were like, it's okay. They did a couple tests and like, yeah, she's healthy and perfect.
We figured she needed a diet.
Yeah. Well, no, apparently when babies are first born, that first week of life or whatever, they lose some weight and then they gain it right back. I don't know.
I don't know either.
I don't know how it works. All I know is she was 7 pounds and then she was 6 something. And now she's just dense. She's not like heavy, but like I can feel the difference between 6 days ago and today. You know what I mean? It's like she's gotten sturdy, I guess you could say, in the last like 6 days. She's just
good thing she's a baby. If you were
talking
like that to a grown woman, you get smacked.
Hey,
baby, you're sturdy.
When she is a grown woman, I'll tell her she's sturdy. I don't care. Don't you backlip me, you sturdy little shit. I don't know, dude. Did I say back lip when I meant to say back talk?
You said back lip.
Dude, I need to go to bed. Good show. That was a great 27 minutes. Bye. Oh, man. The other night, I decided to be nice, like really nice. And I let my wife sleep for quite a while. I did the 10 o'clock feeding and the 1 o'clock, the 1 a.m. Never again. Never again, dude. That 1 a.m. feeding, it took her like a full hour and a half to get through 3 ounces of boob juice. So
good
it was
Lord, like it's like you mowing the grass.
Kind of. So it was like 2:30 by the time I went to bed. About 3 o'clock when I fell asleep. Son came in, wanted to lay in our bed about 4:45. Got up with him. No, son.
No.
Let's go back to your big boy room and your big boy bed. Okay. Okay. So I'll get him back down, go back into bed about 5 o'clock. 5:30 rolls around. Son comes in the room. Mommy, Daddy, I want to sleep with you. No, son. See, Daddy ain't slept yet. Okay. So clean your ears out, boy, because we going to go to bed and then you're going to leave me alone. Okay.
No,
it didn't
see,
work.
you're doing it all wrong.
So I gave up at 7 and just got up and took him to school.
When he came in at 4:45, you say, okay, and you get him in your bed, and then you get the hell out of there and you go to his bed where you're alone.
I would be lying if I said the thought had not crossed my mind. I have thought about it. But that's an argument that I don't want to have. Like last night, for example, he didn't get up and come into our bedroom until I want to say it was like 6:30 this morning, right? Which is weird because usually he's coming in there anytime between 2 and 4. But I woke up because the baby woke up because the baby was hungry. So her mama got up and started feeding her. And I had the thought, like, Jacob hasn't come in here to sleep in our bed yet. I could just go in there and just snuggle up with the little. Yeah. I didn't, but I thought about it. But like I said, that's a fight I don't want. That's a fight I don't need. And that's a fight that I will lose. Guaranteed. Guaranteed.
You win fights? No.
Dude, bro. We're men.
Yeah.
We don't win fights. We usually
we do in our heads.
Oh, in my head, I win every single time. In real life, I think I've won 0.5 times. That one time was called a compromise. That was the day she said I do.
Oh my goodness.
Dude, I don't know. Sleep deprivation is kicking my ass. I have no clue where we're even going with any of this right now.
I don't either.
I'm just saying.
This is a people are gonna be like,
this is a Nick and Brandon haven't talked to each other legitimately.
Yeah, so we're kind of stuck
an entire week
talking about each other.
So we're just talking about shit that we would normally talk about on the phone. It's a weird show. Can't even. We'll call this. You know what? We'll start this out as this will be the first episode of season 2.
Yeah.
Season 2.
Season 2's pilot.
And yeah, season 2 pilot. Pillow talk.
Pillow talk. Dude.
This is a filler episode for sure.
This
is like one of those you ever watch the sitcoms like Friends or Seinfeld or whatever, right? Yeah. This is one of those episodes where they do all the flashbacks from like the previous seasons for the entire episode, you know.
That's
like
what I'll have to do. I have to take this
whatever.
and then like splice some stuff in with it.
Oh, that would be cool. You really want to do all that video editing?
If it came out cool, I would.
That'd be awesome. Oh. Hey, you know what we could title this one? We could just title this one TikTok.
TikTok.
I think we've discussed about 86 things so far. So each clip would just be a new TikTok video. Perfect. Be great.
You know, not to sound like a cheese ball, but you being on Hayes this week, I actually kind of missed you jackass.
I'm a jackass, and I missed. No, dude, I hear you though. Like it felt weird because usually during the week, like when I'm at work on lunch breaks, I'll start a call on the line app.
Yeah,
and then you're like the first one to jump on, right? And then we're talking almost not every day, but at least 3 or 4 days a week. And then now I'm like, I've been super busy, but I was thinking about it yesterday after you texted me, because I can't remember what you texted me. But it was funny.
Stuff from
It was funny.
Snapchat emojis.
And then I looked at it and I'm like, oh shit, I haven't even talked to him in like 6 days. What the fuck?
Not a thing.
Yeah, dude, it's been nuts. So I got the front yard taken care of. My dad came over, or was that before she was born? Oh man, dude, now I can't remember.
Wow. Or was that before she was born?
It was before she was born. It was the weekend before she was born.
What, when he went over and sang, you had a picture of him singing?
Yeah. So he came over and he recorded. This is the weekend before she was born. So this is 2 weekends ago now. He recorded the vocals for his song, and then I captured his vocals and I sent them to his producer in Nashville. And he just got back the first cut of the mix a couple days ago and sent it over to me so I could hear it too. And I'm like, I captured those vocals on my pewter. Dude, it was good. It's good. It's cool. So yesterday and today, after I dropped Jacob off at school, I asked my wife if it was okay if I came out to the garage and I worked on Dad's song a little bit, because he wanted me to work on it and see what I could do too, right? So I did. Oh God, I got about 2 hours in on it yesterday, and I got about an hour and 30 minutes in on it today. And I'm just messing around with it in Logic, doing my thing, and it's nowhere near complete or whatever. But Dad wanted an update because I told him I was working on it, so I sent it over to him. He's like, "Holy shit, this is cool!" Like, yeah, it's nowhere near your dude in Nashville's thing, but sure, Dad, it's cool. Okay, thanks for the practice.
We ought to trick him. You should have him come over when it's podcast night.
When he came over to record the vocals, he wanted to see the podcast.
Really?
So I went to the YouTube studio and I pulled it up and I let him watch a couple clips from some of the previous episodes. He was cracking up, man. He's like, you guys are crazy. You guys are funny. And then I actually mentioned it to him. I said, there was an episode, I believe, where Nick said that we should have you on as a guest. And he goes, no. Okay, Dad. Whatever. It'd be cool. It'd be fun. Cool. Get my dad on, and all of a sudden, Brandon goes an entire episode without a single fucking curse word.
That would be weird.
I know, right? I warned him too. I'm like, okay, Dad. So, you know how I wasn't allowed to curse in front of you as a kid? There's a lot of vulgarity coming out of yours. Truly up in here.
It's kind of explicit.
Don't smack me, Daddy.
I said it's kind of explicit, and my damn Cortana opened up and it says bless it.
God bless Cortana.
What is that?
Let's see if this works. Hey, Cortana.
No, I got my headphones
you're going through the headphones. Damn it.
Knucklehead.
Shit. I give up. I just gotta give up.
So you go back to work soon?
Dude, I go back to work on Tuesday, and I have no idea how it's going to work out. Like, my wife and I have been trying to figure out the whole schedule thing, because I told her, since I was taking Jacob to school all day this week, I'm like, you know what? You just keep doing the baby thing, because you're getting less sleep than I am, even though I'm still not sleeping either. But I'll continue to take Jacob to school when I go back to work. Now, mind you, my wife is literally off and getting paid to be off for the next 6 months. Because she works for the school district. So they got the summertime off, and then her official maternity leave starts in like mid-August, when school is supposed to resume, right? So she'll have August, September, and October off, and then I'm going to take the month of November off. The whole month.
Whole month?
Oh yeah, the whole month.
The whole month.
I get I get 6 weeks of paid family leave for quote unquote baby bonding. So that's how I was able to take this first 2 weeks off that I've had. So Monday will be a full 2 weeks that I've had off, and then I can take the entire month of November off. And that's going to be great because my wife is going to be off. She's going to use the remainder of her vacation the first 2 weeks in December. And then she's going to have the second 2 weeks of December off for their normal Christmas break. So then little baby Megan doesn't have to start daycare until January when she's like 7, 8 months old. It's going to be great. It's perfect. It's literally working out the exact same way that that it did when Jacob was born, because Jacob was born June 14th and she had her summer off, and then she had the 3 months. I took
June
November,
14th.
Yeah.
Damn, one more month. It would have been my birthday.
1 more month.
That was July 14th.
Jacob was 10 days early. That was it.
This is the early stuff.
They're dude, my wife's bitty, man. It's cramped inside her belly. Are you kidding me?
Ouch.
And Jacob, man, he's freaking huge. Holy crap. Nothing like having a new baby come home to make you realize how ginormous your toddler actually is. It was crazy.
Yep.
He stayed with my folks for about 4 days, 3 days, 3 or 4 days. I can't remember. And then obviously he came home when they came over to drop him off and see the baby and all that. And he got out of their car and I'm just like, it's Godzilla. Like, who is this monster? Like, my God. I've been telling nothing but something this big, just tiny for the last like 4 days straight. Haven't seen him. And then all of a sudden, oh, you're almost as tall as me and you're not even 4. Okay, hi. It's just crazy, man.
Tell me about it. Been there, dude.
How many kids do you got?
Of my own, like my actual kids?
Well, that's a weird way to
well, because I got stepkids.
Well, stepkids would count because they're still your kids, right?
2 are mine, and then I've had 1, 2, 3, 5 stepkids.
5 stepkids and 2 kids. So 7 kids.
And I've been raising kids since I was like 23. So when I got with my wife, she had a 4-year-old and an 8-year-old, and I raised those all the way to college before I left her. And now, when I got with my wife now, her oldest, which is now 20 and in college, was like 8-ish or somewhere in there. And I've raised a lot of kids. But I was like you. I had my son, and then 4 years later, I had my girl. They were roughly 4 years apart.
Yeah. So what's the best advice you can give regarding daughters? Because I have no idea what I'm doing.
Dude, you just love them. I'll tell you what, it's so different. As she starts getting older, you think, wait till when she starts becoming like 1 and 2, you're going to notice your feelings towards her. It's not that you love one or the other more or less. It's just different.
Yeah.
I'm like, I love my son. And I was like, when I had him, it was my man. I took him everywhere.
Oh yeah.
Home Depot.
Jacob's my dude. Man. Jacob's my mini me.
But when I had my daughter, it was like my princess. And I was so damn protective. I don't know. There's something different.
Yeah. I don't know. Like right now, the biggest difference obviously is boy, girl. Everybody can put those two together. The cleanup is way different.
Oh, well,
I'll just put it that way. Like with Jacob, no problem. Slap down on the changing table, lift them legs up and wipe away. And my wife's over here. I was giving little Megan the first diaper change that I gave her. My wife's like, okay, now remember with girls, you got to wipe down and they pretty much pee like every single time. So just go ahead and put the wipe like on top and just leave it there. Just let her pee. It'll be fine. Don't worry. Girls always pee down. Not like Jacob. He would pee up in the sky. Remember? I'm like, yes, honey, I remember. She was super cute about it though. Because I asked her straight up. I'm like, honey, there's no danger.
Yeah.
And there's poop up in the front. Like, how do you not get it to go where it's not supposed to go? So she was kind of walking me through it. Dude.
I didn't get walked through it, man. I just dove in.
The thing is, though, is like you got to be so much more careful, right? Like, it freaks me out. It freaks me out because with her, A, she's tiny. B, I mean, she's sturdy, right? But she's tiny. So like everything I is sturdy. Everything I do, I'm like, I feel like I'm gonna break her.
Yeah.
Go to change her diaper. What if I break her? Go to pick her up. What if I break her?
Oh, honey,
go to put her down for a nap. What if I break her? Go to give her some boob juice out of a bottle. What if I break her? Go to burp her. What if I break her? It's like shit. At least with Jacob, I'm like, he'll be fine. He was the first one. He's a boy. He's good.
I'm gonna get you a present.
Oh God, please don't.
I'm gonna get you one of those the fake boobs that were
sleep. You're gonna come over and watch the kids.
I'm not mistaken.
Dude, we calculated it. It's only a day and 12 hours drive. It's a day and a half. Come on.
If I'm not mistaken, I heard I think they have like a fake boob a guy can put on, and there's like a thing, so it's like the kids milking, but really.
I think I saw something online about that, and it was a couple years ago. And dude, that thing is disturbing.
I'm gonna get you one.
Please don't. No, I don't want it. Oh, that was from a movie. Not the Meet the Fockers movie, the second one. No, it was the Meet the Fockers.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's where I seen it.
That is the second one.
That's where I seen it.
Yeah, because the first one's Meet the Parents, right? Yeah, it was Meet the Fockers. Because funny. His wife or fiance's dad had the poop for the kid.
I knew I'd seen it somewhere.
It's disturbing. It's hilarious, but it's disturbing. No, I don't want it. You can keep it, and then just let me know how it works.
Do a review from it.
Oh, you would. We'll put some water in here. Hey. Hey, how many gallons does that jug hold?
Not enough.
Yeah, I don't know what it is with Jacob. Like when he was first born, every once in a blue moon, I would get like nervous. Like, what if I stub my toe and like fall? And then I told my wife when he was a baby, like, no, he's not sleeping in the bed because I'm a violent sleeper and I roll, toss and turn, and I don't want to crush him. But with this one, dude, it was like the second night she was home. My wife woke up in the morning and she's like, "Hey, I'm gonna take a shower. Do you want to like, do you want me to put her in the bassinet or do you want to like have her in the bed?" And I'm like, just give her over and almost snuggle. It's fine. Like no big deal. Like I don't care.
All I could think of even before I had my kid, I was like, I can't wait because I just want to hold him in bed and snuggle him. I wasn't worried. I couldn't wait to do that.
Yeah, I do now. After that, I'm like, well, after Jacob, now I'm like, I ain't gonna roll over. It'll be fine. And dude, I legit fell asleep for like 2 hours and woke up in the exact same position as when I fell asleep. And that never happens. Never happens. But it's fine. And then with Jacob, like that's all I ever want to do with that kid now at night or in the morning. It's like, oh, you're already in the bed. I don't even remember you coming in. Cool. Get over here. Let's snuggle.
You're only going to do it for so long, so grab it when you can.
Yeah. Well, like when he comes in and you know, I wake up when he's crawling into the bed or whatever. It'll be like, no, dude, come on. Trying to get him to like sleep in his own bed kind of thing, right? Because it is what it is.
I mean, starting to get to that age, you got to start getting him to do that.
Yeah. To be fair, I mean, he'll be 4 next month. He's not even 4 yet. So it's not like it's a huge deal. And don't get me wrong, dude, I love snuggling with him. It's funny because every once in a while there'll come a morning and he won't be there because he'll actually have slept in his bed the whole night. And I'll wake up and I'm like, where's Jacob? Where's my snuggle buddy? Like, where's my dude? And then he'll come into the bedroom, 10 minutes later, Mommy, Daddy, I did it. I slept in my big boy bed all night long. He's all proud and shit. We're like, yeah, get up here. Let's snuggle. Whatever. It's fantastic, man. Kids are great. I love having kids.
I can't even look at pictures and videos of my kids when they're little because I cry.
Aw.
I got let me tell you about how I feel about this. And I'm wondering if I'm the only one on the planet to ever do this.
Yes.
So I look at my kids, right, as they're little. Shut up.
You look at your kids when they're little.
And here's the thing is when I see like the videos of them being little, I miss them. And it like hurts. Like I've explained this to my wife and she's like, well, I get it. Because as they're 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, they have a personality, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And once they get older, they're nothing like that. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Once they hit like when they start getting 12, 13, they start becoming teenagers, it's pretty plains off and they're like the same person. But for that first so many years, they have a different, weird kind of like kid personality. So, like, say my 4-year-old daughter, I'll watch a video of her at 4 years old.
Mm-hmm.
That kid was like that then. That kid's gone. I'll never see that ever again other than in that video. You get what I'm saying?
I see where you're going with it, yeah.
Like, think of Jacob, something you do with him the way he is now because he's little. Yeah. Once he becomes a teenager, you ain't going to see him act like that ever again, or talk that way ever again, or feel that way ever again. So that's, to me, those certain ages, those are like a whole different person to me. And it's kind of like they died in a sense because you'll never see it. That was a very short time you got with that individual.
Yeah. Because then they grow up and become something totally 100% different. I kind of see where you're going with that.
You see what I'm saying? So that's why, like,
dude, I don't want to think about that. You're going to break my heart early.
Well,
I got another 10 years to go before I got to feel that kind of pain and anguish. I mean, come on.
I see people who look at like pictures and stuff, their kids like, oh, remember that? And they laugh. And I'm like, I wish I could do that. I have the hardest time looking at pictures and stuff. Really? Sometimes I can't at all. And sometimes I can for like a few minutes. And then after I look a little bit and I see certain ones, I like, okay, because dude, it breaks my heart. Like I'll see my little 3-year-old daughter. I'm like, I want her back so bad. Can't I just have her again? You know, I don't know. I wish people understood how it was.
I mean,
how it feels.
Technically speaking, you could. I mean, not 100% the same kid, but there's ways to make a new one.
No, my wife has been asphyxioted.
Huh?
She's been soldered shut.
Oh, gotcha. Soldered shut. Oh my God.
Kind of like the golf course holes.
That's one way to put it.
No more kids. Fill it in.
Soldered shut. What the fuck? Here we go. Oh, sorry. Oh, I'm back. Oh, Jesus. Oh, man.
Oh, boy.
That was the greatest thing I've heard all week, dude. Like, that was great. That was fantastic. Oh, my God. Oh, my.
Solder that shit.
I think I needed that. Oh, that was a lot of energy to laugh that hard. I'm going to sleep really good. Thank you. Wow.
Yeah. Where did I just hit? There was my thought.
Oh man.
Oh,
sorry.
my wife has been through all our episodes.
Every single one.
Every one of them.
No. She watched the 3-hour some odd long pilot as well.
The whole thing.
What? That's
Has
amazing.
your wife even watched 10 minutes?
No. No. And now there's no way with this one being here.
There's some, like when we get techie, she's like, oh, that's boring me.
You told me about that once before.
She'll fight through it a little bit, but then there's parts where she's like, I'm kind of getting, she laughs a lot at some of the shit.
Yeah. That's awesome. Now she's gonna see that you said she's been
shut.
Oh man. She's a trooper, dude. Every single episode.
Every episode.
That's insane. Wow, we've got a number one fan. See, the way I see it, and my wife hasn't like outright said this or anything yet, but you know, she sees enough of me, so I don't blame her.
Yeah, but
if that makes sense. If that makes any sense. Because literally the way that I am on here is the exact same way I am in there. So that's a lot of me.
Yeah,
I think she looks forward to it.
You got me in the mix.
Well, I think she looks forward to me coming out here because she gets her, you know, her showtime. She gets to watch whatever well, let's face it, she watches whatever she wants anyways. I get no say in anything. I'm just kidding. But no, like if she wants to watch her shows or whatever, she watches her shows. She does her thing. She enjoys her time. Right? So that's fine.
Why the fuck do you hate Skyrim?
Oh God, I knew that was gonna bother you. you wait until we got 4 minutes and 40 seconds left to bring this one up.
I love that game. I am so far into that game. I got all the mods.
It's garbage.
Oh, it's the best game.
It's garbage game, dude.
Dude, that's great.
It's so bad.
It's the best.
So bad.
I got all the mods. I got all the kinds of extra shit.
So it's one of those things where I bought into the hype of Skyrim, right? After everyone was saying how great it is and blah, 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 and yada, yada. And then everyone, when I say everyone, I'm talking about all my friends that are into that kind of video game. Like, dude, have you played Oblivion, man? You got to play Oblivion before you play Skyrim, bro. And I'm like, no, but I'll try out this Skyrim thing. Well, it's not going to make as much sense, but it's going to make sense, but you should totally play Oblivion first, dude. I'm like, no, no. So I downloaded Skyrim.
You probably didn't even play it long.
I sat down on that bitch on purpose. Now, this is a year or so
you
ago.
Didn't accidentally play it.
No. This is a while ago. The kid was already in bed, and I told myself on purpose, I'm gonna give this game 4 hours. 4 hours straight. See what happens. 4 hours later, turned it off. 1 something in the morning, I can't remember. Took my headphones off. Set them down. That was boring as fuck.
What?
And left.
I don't think you're playing it right.
How do you not play a game right?
That game's not boring. There's millions of missions. Millions. There's just so much to do. Telling you.
I did a lot. I did a lot. I got through quite a bit of stuff.
I don't believe
in my opinion. And I understand that it's one of those games that's got, hundreds of hours of playtime or whatever because it's so big and blah 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 blah. Excuse me, sorry. But dude, I can't. It's boring.
It's not boring at all. You know what though? I do love Assassin's Creed. I got the whole trilogy. I got all of them except for Valhalla. I don't have that one.
That's what I was playing the other day, and same kind of thing, dude.
You don't like it?
No, I do. I like it. I do.
What do you like, dude? What do you play that you like it?
The thing about the Assassin's Creed, man, is they're different storylines, but it's the same fucking shit. It's a different storyline.
But you're doing the same thing.
But it's the same damn thing you did in the very first Assassin's Creed game that came out.
Yeah.
Okay. Sneak up behind people and stab them. Get into some fights with some fuckers. And go through a story.
I was like that when they came out with Fallout, and somebody was like, "Get Fallout 4, man. You like Skyrim? Fallout 4 is amazing." I got Fallout 4. No,
you didn't like it. I loved it.
It was, of course you do. Now that one's boring. Couldn't figure it out. It's way harder to get shit. You got to find material, break it apart to get material, try to build shit like it's.
Yeah, you've got a purpose.
Takes way too long. I can't. No.
I loved that game. I played. I
did.
Then
how do you not like Skyrim?
2 playthroughs of Fallout 4. I did 2 playthroughs. Two different story paths. And I guess there's like 3. Too complicated. I don't know about complicated. I had fun with
it. Dude, you can't just find weapons and shit.
Think.
You gotta fucking find stuff to build weapons, and it takes forever.
Time's up, folks. Some bitch. We just started talking about gaming and stuff too.
We actually had a conversation. It was something for a second.
What are you talking about? We had a fantastic conversation. We had 56,287 conversations in an hour. I wrote them all down. I didn't. But yeah, I really liked Fallout 4. I did a little bit of Fallout New Vegas prior. I was real surprised that I actually bit the bullet and got Fallout 4 because I got really bored with New Vegas really fast. The only thing I don't like about the Fallout games is you gotta freaking walk everywhere.
Yeah.
Like, you got cars just laying around.
You can't drive a single one.
Exactly. Some of them look like they're phenomenal and like still brand spanking fucking new off the showroom floor. And you're telling me you can't throw some gas in that some bitch and start it up? Or get you a mutated horse?
What do you like? You did not answer my question. Witcher?
I like weird games, dude. Honestly, I'm one of those guys, like, I'm all about the storyline of a game. Okay. So like Skyrim, for example, in the 4 hours that I played it, there was no real like one straight shot. This is your storyline.
Yes, there is.
Because there's way too much fucking shit to do. Now, that said, I do like the open world games, and I do like picking and choosing what you want to do and this and that and the other and blah, 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 blah. Okay. The thing about the whole Skyrim thing, okay,
it's boring because there's way too much to do.
I was trying to follow a storyline. whatever thing I was following was boring. So I went off on a tangent and did something else and followed that set of missions for a while. Then I got bored with that and went and did something else and followed that set of missions for a while. And after the 4 hours was finally done and fucking over with, I went, every storyline that I just did, I literally did the exact same thing.
No. Dude, there's so many. You could become a thief and a bad guy. There's so many things you can do. It's stupid.
Well, see, you just said it's stupid.
Why are you not telling me what you actually like to play?
Because I don't really have a super bad. Dude, I'll try anything, really.
Why does it sound like you got an Xbox and you just keep trying games and then you hate them after a few hours?
Pretty much. Like, for example, have you played the Red Dead Redemption series?
Oh, love it.
Okay. Same.
Love Red Dead Redemption.
But
or Gun.
One of those,
they should have went on with Gun.
I'm one of those guys that after I beat a game, if it doesn't have an alternate storyline to follow, like Fallout does, I beat it, I'll probably never play it again.
Well, yeah, I mean,
like, I don't understand how there's people out there that can go, oh, Red Dead Redemption 2 is the greatest game ever played, and it's the only game I'll ever play. And they legitimately play like 10 hours a day, all day, every day for the last 3 years.
Like that with Skyrim and all these other games.
Dude, I don't get it. Once I'm done with the game, I'm fucking done with the game. Okay.
Gun was like Red Dead. Gun was another cowboy game. That game was freaking awesome. Why they didn't make other ones after that, I don't know.
I saw a buddy of mine play Gun back in high school because he rented it from Blockbuster when Blockbuster was a thing. I just happened to like go over to his house for something. I think I went over there for dinner or whatever. And then he's like, dude, you got to check out this game, bro. And he put in Gun, and it was like brand new at the time, right? And I'm like, yeah, cool.
Yeah. Really?
Those graphics are shit. Like really bad. Oh, but the storyline's awesome, dude. Just get past the graphics. I'm like, I can't.
Oh, you're so weird. What about Fable?
Never heard of it.
I give up on you.
That's like the did you ever get into the Final Fantasy games?
No.
Me neither.
No.
But I know that's a huge thing.
Did nothing for me.
What about Metal Gear Solid series?
No.
I was a huge Metal Gear Solid fan, I guess you could say. All through like my childhood, really. From preteen through teens on up into, my 20s, and then the last Metal Gear that they did, Phantom Pain, before they came out with the other spin-off game or whatever. Anyhow, yeah, Metal Gear Solid 5, the Phantom Pain came out, bought it. I was super stoked for it. Legitimately told my wife, honey, this is the last video game I'll ever need for the rest of my life. I'm so excited. Beat it. And there it sat.
I'm a Tomb Raider fan. I love the Tomb Raider games. I played every single one.
I never got into Tomb Raider when I was a kid, like on PlayStation, like OG kind of PlayStation games. I wish I had, because I have a couple Tomb Raider games. They're the newer ones, and they were fun. Beat them. Ain't touched them.
Yeah.
I don't know, dude. That's why I say, like, there's not one specific style of game that I like or don't like. It all depends on the game. If the game can hold my attention long enough for me to actually complete it, whether I sit down and beat the game in a day or a week or a month or a year or whatever, but every time I sit down to play, it's like I want to play that game. Cool. The moment I beat that game, I'll never fucking touch it again.
Really? I've been playing Skyrim forever. And I beat it a long time ago. There's just more and more shit. I keep adding all this extra stuff to it. What about
why?
Halo? Huh?
Why?
Because it's freaking fun. There's all these little extra stories and side stuff. I added a
But
ton of Worm's Tooth and
what's the purpose?
Hearthfire and
But
what do you
what's
mean
the
what's the
purpose?
purpose?
What you beat the game? What's the purpose?
Because there's other things to do. It's fun.
But you beat the game.
It's like there's other mini games in the game. It's like you keep beating at different stuff. I
But you
can't
like
explain
maxed out
it.
on everything, so it's pretty easy, right?
Well, yeah, especially now. I use some cheats, and I'm like I
Oh,
chop a dragon with
Jesus.
one.
Oh my God.
I got all these mods because now there's an Xbox One. You can mod it. I got like
So you're a
5
cheater.
followers. I got this giant chick as a follower. I got 2 that you get in the game, and then I got Angelina Jolie follows me. And then somehow I did
Did she dress up
something.
as Tomb Raider?
No, I did something. What was it? I made the flame Atronox. They're these flaming people that you fight. I actually was able to make their suits. So like 2 of my followers got the flame Atronox suit on. It's awesome looking. But I build. Oh, I do everything, man. I love it. I got so much money. I got jewels. I go when I go on all my missions. I go and I look for every single treasure chest and shit there is, and I collect.
I do that. I do
But-
that. There's one game that I've ever played that after I beat the storyline, I went through and I said, okay, I'm going to go for 100% attainment of everything you can possibly do in the game. And that was Assassin's Creed 2 with Ezio.
That's what I'm doing right now.
Yeah. So I got that one. I got 100% completion. And it's the only game I've ever had that I've gotten 100% done with absolutely everything. Dude, I got games sitting over here. It'll say like storyline completion 99.9%.
Yeah, all my games are
right?
like that.
And then it'll say game completion 22%. Like, but I'm done. I did the story. I don't care.
Well, it's like
And as far as Halo is concerned, never got into it.
me neither.
Played
but
it
then
a couple times.
I don't know. I
Played it a couple
some.
times.
Like Tomb Raider stuff where it has all the Easter eggs, or where you can find all the hidden stuff. Like in this stage, there's like 32 skulls that you can find in places. Like I never find all that shit ever. Never.
Yeah, I always have the thought, like, do I really want to spend all that time
Finding all the no.
Nah.
Then I remember when Assassin's Creed first came out, and I played that game, and I loved that game.
The first one?
The very first one. I was like, that was awesome. Then he came out with 2, and I'm like, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, I played not very long, and I was like, no, because the map kept getting bigger and bigger. And I'm like, it took me just to do this little portion as long as it took me to play the whole first freaking Assassin's Creed. I'm like, I'm never gonna get through this. This is like, whoa.
And now they've got
I didn't do it,
which is like the biggest map ever fucking created practically for an
so
Assassin's
now
Creed game.
I didn't end up playing that one. And then some time went by, and then a couple of years ago, I seen where on Xbox for like $40,
Mhm.
it was like 5 of them. 1, 2, all the different, like, whatever, they had all of them up except for the Valhalla one. So I bought that whole thing. You know how long that's going to take me to get through that? I'm still on Ezio, man.
You haven't played Assassin's Creed 3 yet? You haven't started it?
No.
Okay. In my opinion, and this is just my opinion, being an Assassin's Creed fan, I haven't played every single game. I don't have every single game. I don't even have the first one anymore because I had the first one with my 360, but it wasn't backwards compatible with my Xbox One, so I got rid of it. Anyway, in my opinion, the 2 that were my favorites, aside from the very first one that kind of gets everybody when they first sit down and play it, they're like, oh my God. Was Assassin's Creed 3.
Really?
One of my favorites. Absolute favorite Assassin's Creed games. Phenomenal. Loved it. And then Black Flag. I don't like all the naval missions that you got to do, and I don't want to spoil too much for you, but like you're in a ship and you have like ship battles out in the ocean, and that's as much as I'm going to say about that. I didn't care for how much of that you could do. But as far as like storylines and everything is concerned, Assassin's Creed 3 and Black Flag were my favorites next to the very first one. Because that first one, dude, I mean, come on.
Yeah.
Phenomenal. I might
The
have
one
to buy
with-
the first one. And
I'm
revisit
liking the
that
one with Ezio.
Dude, Ezio Auditore is a badass. He's a badass. Son bitch. And then you've got things like Assassin's Creed Unity, garbage, Brotherhood.
So that's what I'm wondering. Do I even play all of them or just pick the good ones? Like, are they in order specifically, or are some of them like, if you don't play them, it don't really matter?
Supposedly, there's like a specific order that they have. I've never really done that. I've only played the ones that interested me. That said, I do wish that I had all of them so I could give every single one of them a legit chance. I'll also say this though. If you're gonna play them, make sure you give each and every single one their fair shake, because just because I don't like the way, for example, Assassin's Creed Unity went, you might play it and go, this is the best one of all of them. You know, I don't. You never know.
If there's one thing I don't do, I don't go by critics.
Yeah,
I don't like
Valhalla, for example. Right, it's a really good game. I
figured you were in love with that game because you're Mr. Viking dude.
Mr. Viking dude, what are you talking about?
Like you like the Vikings?
Hell yeah, dude.
That's TV why when you said you're doing Valhalla, I was like, oh, he's in glory right now.
Yeah, I love the Vikings TV show. I love
that show, dude. And I have not.
Kingdom. That's a good show.
What show?
The Last Kingdom.
I have not watched that yet.
You need to. It's fantastic. Just pay no mind to the fact that the dude in real life is in his mid-30s, and then by like season 3, supposedly he's 60, but he still looks like he's in his mid-30s. Just ignore that fact, and you'll be fine. Okay.
I started watching Vikings, dude, and I got hooked.
Oh, Vikings is awesome.
But I got up to like, was it episode 6 was like A and B, like they split it up. Was it episode 6 they did that? Where Floki's on that island he found and he's trying to. How far into Vikings are you?
What season are you talking about?
6.
Season 6?
What season are you on?
I have no idea. I haven't watched it in months.
You don't know what season you were on?
I have no idea. Netflix hasn't remembered for me. I have no idea.
If I'm not mistaken,
I can't remember.
When they got to episode 6, it was like A and B. It was like split up or something. And I watched
this.
The first
is this
one.
After Ragnar has died?
Way after.
Oh yeah, I haven't even seen him die yet.
You haven't seen Ragnar die yet?
Not yet.
Oh, I gotta shut up then because you got.
I know he dies.
Way to go.
I know he dies, but I haven't seen him die yet.
When he died, I hated it. I was so.
I don't want to know. I don't want to know.
Ragnar was a shit.
Going back to Assassin's Creed Valhalla, it's visually fantastic game. Gigantic map. There's a shit ton of shit to do. You can actually like raid villages with your other like Viking people, right? With your horde or whatever they're called. But
my Paul,
you're just doing the same fucking thing you did in every single other Assassin's Creed game ever created.
What do you mean you do the same thing? Fuck. I mean, it's gonna be technically the same. Obviously, it's just supposed to be in different eras. It's supposed to be where the Assassin's Creed dude is like he keeps reincarnating, ain't it?
So you go into the Animus machine, and it like assesses your ancestral DNA, and you're basically being teleported back in time to relive that ancestor's memories, right? So you're playing the game, you're making all the decisions, but your actual character is asleep in a chair, and to them, they're not making any decisions. It's actually stuff that's already happened. Basically, right? I get that concept, okay? But here's where I differ from it. So the whole hidden blade thing,
Yeah.
right? And over the years they did it further and further and further, and then they didn't have to chop off their ring finger in order to get their hidden blade. In Assassin's Creed Valhalla, he actually wears it on the outside, so it's like on the top of his hand as opposed
that'd
to
be
underneath,
cool.
right? But here's the thing. It's fucking hidden blade. It's not like it's a new skill. Okay.
We gotta do something. Put it on top of his hand.
give me a character, right, for that Assassin's Creed series that is a completely different assassin than make me a motherfucking ninja. Okay.
Make me a
Give me
ninja.
some fucking shurikens and a katana. Let me go fuck shit up in Japan. Like, come on. Right? Like, that's the one thing that I can't stand about it, is the gameplay is the exact same as it's always been. It's like, yeah, it's a different storyline. Yeah, the storyline's good. Yeah, the graphics are getting better. This and that and the other. Blah 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 blah. They introduced the fucking eagle thing where you've got your little bird in the air, and somehow miraculously you can see what your bird sees, which is fucking stupid, by the way, because it would never happen in real life. They fucked that up right there.
Well, neither would diving off something that's fucking 38 million feet in the air and you're landing perfectly safe in a fucking hay bale every time.
That is more believable than being able to see through the eyes of your eagle. Okay?
I can see through the eyes of my dog.
I think I give up. But yeah, dude, I like all video games. I like shooter games. I like the sneaking around games. I like the straightforward games where they give you the storyline and you follow the storyline. I like all of them. The ones I really don't care for are the fighting games.
Yeah, I'm not into those.
Like Mortal Kombat was cool and everything back in the day. I haven't played
I like
any
the
of the
original, but I'm not into that shit no more.
Yeah, like I never got into. I played Street Fighter way back in the day as a kid and whatnot, but like, whatever games they got out, Tekken or whatever the fuck it's called now. I don't know, dude. I don't like those games. I like games that have the storyline and you follow the storyline. From what I understand, the newer Mortal Kombat games actually do have a storyline, and I'm kind of thinking about getting back into them, considering the new Mortal Kombat movie came out. My wife and I watched it. It was actually pretty good. I mean, it was really bad. It was a really bad movie, but it was pretty good. It was cool. I liked it because I'm a Mortal Kombat nerd. But yeah, dude, like, dude, for example, did you ever play Kirby?
I don't think I played that.
Kirby was the shit. What about Spyro the Dragon?
Oh, my kids love that game.
Original PlayStation.
I played it a little bit because my kids have it, but I was like,
Mario, like Super Mario on the old school NES, very first Mario.
Yeah,
he's the shit. Like, I played every single Mario game ever created up until the point they got to the Super Nintendo. Once they surpassed the Super Nintendo and got into things like the Nintendo 64 and the GameCubes and all that other kinds of stuff, I was just like, whatever. The last Mario game I played was Mario 64 for the Nintendo 64.
You know what game I played not long ago? Because I got Game Pass. Game Pass, you can just download and play games.
That's what I need, but I don't want to fork over the bill.
It's like $16 a month.
Yeah, I don't want to fork over.
And
the
you
bill.
play every game you want. The problem is if you don't pay,
I don't play often. Oh, dude, I get out here like once every 4 months and play a game for like an hour, and then I'm like, I'm bored.
I downloaded a game called. What's it called?
Ooh, I got to get going.
Yeah, get going.
I do.
You're basically,
I told my wife it was going to be an hour, and here we are, an hour and a half later. I lied to my wife. So what game was it?
Can't remember the name of it. It was you're a dude made out of yarn. And you got this piece of yarn file. You're running through. I can't explain it. It sounds stupid, and you might think it's boring, but I kind of liked it. Like you're finding shit and you're recreating memories. It's crazy. It's a weird little puzzle game.
I'll Google it, and then if you figure it out, text me. But unfortunately, I do gotta go because it's my shift with the baby, so my wife can sleep because I'm a good husband and an even better daddy. No one else is gonna toot my horn for me, so I will. Toot toot. Anyway, all right, dude. So I go back to work next Tuesday, and that means on lunch we'll be able to, like chat a couple times. So maybe next week's episode will be a little bit better.
Are you sure you're gonna not be like, because you like to work out?
I can't wait to get back in the gym. It's gonna be fantastic. I haven't worked out in 2 weeks. Well, almost 2 weeks. Monday will be 2 weeks. I feel gross. On that note, awesome show. Thanks, buddy. I'll talk to you. I'll talk to you next week sometime.
All right, man.
And then we'll talk to y'all next week as well.
That's right. Hope you enjoyed this.
Yeah, I did. I don't give a shit about anybody. I'm just kidding. We love you guys. Yeah, stick around.
Later.